Hello, everybody. Why is it? Okay. Give me a second here. I gotta fix my webcam. It's gonna become a regular occurrence, I'm sensing, for my webcam to just die. So let me see if I can fix it really quick and, we'll see if it works. Hello, how's it going, Infinite? 11 months, let's go. And you're on a 9-month streak, so we all know what that means, right? Need I say any more? Okay, my webcam is very broken. Interesting. It's blue. I don't know if it'll show up. Okay, it's not showing up there. Give me a second here. Does that work? No. Okay, so, slight issue. Very minor issue, really. There might not be a webcam today. I'm trying to do some things. We'll see if it works. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I mean, it's, there's nothing wrong with the numbers 9 and 11. While we wait and add time, thank you, Infinite. Much appreciated. See if it'll let me run one for a little bit here. I gotta run it over here. Okay. I don't know if you guys have seen, but, hang on. I'm getting distracted. Okay, I don't know if you guys have seen yet. Okay, ads might be running right now. They might not be. And also, if it works, I might be able to get... Okay, webcam might come back up here. Ayo, there we go. Okay. I don't know if you guys had heard, but Minecraft is doing like some cool stuff right now with Twitch. And so if you're trying to get capes, or there's also gonna be some new emotes and badges that you can unlock. Supposedly anyway, that's what I've heard. So, that's cool. Check out some Minecraft streamers and stuff. I think you just gotta chat for like 15 minutes and it seems to be working. At least that's what I've heard. I haven't actually taken any time to try it out yet, but this is probably your last chance to get all of that stuff taken care of. The emotes are not a week ago. Those were announced fairly recently, if I'm not mistaken. Or it started like yesterday. Let me see. Okay, so yeah, it was 2 days ago. They don't start giving it out until the 28th, apparently, though. So, yeah, don't worry if you don't get it today. But you'll get it tomorrow, so there you go. The capes have been out for a little bit, but they are coming to Java as well. That is news to me. That's July 8th that you'll actually get to use them there. So that's also cool. Anyway, I'm rambling. Yesterday was a long day, and so now I'm like just rambling nonstop. There should be... No, wait, I moved them all over there. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm getting confused. Last stream, we didn't do much. If I'm not mistaken, it literally consisted of me doing this house here, and then I went over to the tree, and I did a little bit over here, and then I gave up. It was probably the most, like, sad stream I think I've ever done, honestly. I just couldn't get myself to do anything. And past couple of days have been pretty reflective of that as well. Not able to do a ton, so don't expect this stream to be too terribly long. I'm only creative for as long as the brain lasts, and part of that I'm blaming my medicine for. I feel like that's very reasonable. Anyway, yeah, so what we're gonna do today is we're gonna try to complete the mission a little bit here. I liked what happened with this house. It looks so much better than what it did before. So we just gotta copy this general idea and bring it over to this house, and that barn, and that house, and all the houses. They just all need a little bit of trapdoors and whatnot. One person did contact me in regards to the houses. Swiftu kind of popped in and said, like, hey, I think you literally just need some stairs, trapdoors, and slabs, and it'll be fine. I'm like, well, I'm glad to know that I was on, like, the right trail there anyway. So we're gonna give it a try and see what happens. And, worst comes to worst, you know, I guess I don't succeed. But if, best case scenario, you know, everything looks perfect and good and I can quit. But I need to get all these houses done probably before June, like, before the end of June. If you don't suck seeds, rice again. I like the thought process there. King, do you have a wither rose? No. No, I don't. Also, hi Dorito, how's it going? So, am I already lagging? Yeah. TPS is down too. Also, interesting little thing, guys. Shockbite is raising their prices very soon on their servers. It's beginning to look a lot less like it's not even a deal anymore. It used to be like, okay, yeah, these guys are cheapest in the game. It's more acceptable that they have some hardware issues, even though they didn't really even have those when I first bought them. But now they're raising their prices, and it's getting worse. It's just getting so much worse, and I really find it hard to defend them. I really do. I ate the wither rose, bruh. Bruh. I am so tired. I'm still at a park for a church event, and my family still hasn't left. There's only 2 families left. Ah, your family is one of the ones that waits till they're the last ones out. I gotcha. I mean, from a little bit you probably have heard from Admiral, my family's pretty similar there. Hi, King and Alert. Thank you for the alert, Bionics. Much appreciated. Let's see. Thanks for asking, though. No problem. No problem. Hopefully your family is ready to go home soon. Everyone is extrovert except me and usually my dad. I understand that. I understand that. I'm usually pretty introverted. I'm just an extrovert for stream's sake. After that, though, I'm very much leave me alone and let me live in peace sort of deal. Let's see if we could put like a lantern. Can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's a. Why would I do that? That's rough. I have 2 center points that are 2 blocks, so that's not gonna work for a lantern. Never mind. Okay, XD, aka back to the seasonal depression. Yes. I don't know if you have the same issue, but seasonal depression seems to kick in like right at the beginning of summer, and it's a beautiful thing. So great. So glad that it chooses that time. How about you? How your thyroid doing? I just got some new medicine for it. It's it's called levothyroxine. It's it's some it's some stuff. It's definitely some stuff. I'm pretty sure it's making me more tired and more disinterested in things already, which is, not the greatest. But you know, what's wrong with that, really? I mean, it's taking a while to adjust to it, but I'm hoping it gets better soon. Otherwise, I'm gonna just ask my doctor if I can come off it quickly, because I'm so tired, man. I'm so tired. Let's see. Hey, Swiftu, how's it going, man? Yo, me too. Same med gang. Hey, yo. And I can't remember. Were you on like vitamin D? For some reason, I can't remember if you were too or not. But I was on that. I'm able to stop now, at least for the month. But I think they really want to wait till after summer to check me on that again. But I'm off the vitamin D. They said I could keep taking a low dose, but I want to just stay off of everything if I can. I'm sick of medicine. I'm so sick of it. Still am. Vitamin D, B12, zinc, and a different mineral. Ah, I see. Well, hopefully you can come off of some of that eventually. I'm not. I know I'm not a huge fan of medicine. I'm starting to look like an old man though. I've got. Let me see if I can cover up that. So I've got like 2 pill bottles here. Some with like pretty large, pills in it, various sizes. I've got some like allergy meds here. And then I've got like so many sugar packets just to, I guess, to really add to the blood sugar here. I look like an old man though. I've got the eyeglass cleaner. I've got several pairs of glasses strung about. It's great. It's beautiful. Speaking of, oh yes, candy. Okay, let's see. What's the least amount of sugar right now? I don't need much. These eco sticks are gross. The organic ones. It doesn't actually say how much is in each of these packets. No, this one's like 3 grams. My guess is they're all probably 3 grams then. I do have the seasonal depression, but the Lord's been faithful every time I was in the midst of it. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. So it always happens. If it happens for me, and it can usually kick up, especially now I'm older. Usually, when I was young, I had stuff to keep me busy, but now I'm just like, I get to stay home. But usually, if it does kick up for me, it's like, that summertime rush. It's not great. Definitely not great. Let's see, bro. I don't know how many glasses holders I have. I don't have anything keeping me busy. I absolutely feel you. Amen. I have too much time for my own good. Yeah. See, for me, glasses. I'm sorry, I'm bouncing around on topics. I've got 3 cases here. I think all of them actually have glasses in them. No, one of them doesn't. Where did some of these come from then? This is my old pair. And this is my other old pair. Okay. These should go in the closet. What am I doing with them still? And I have like sunglasses everywhere. It's it's too. Oh boy. Admiral not spelling, or he's spelling, he's just not using the right to. His grammar definitely could use some work. That's for sure. Wow. Great sugar. Great sugar. Okay. He's just like me for real, for real. Get him. I mean, I am I am gonna be working with Admiral a little bit on his schooling next year. So like, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, there's a center point here. So I mean, I could, you know, I could fix his grammar a little bit. I mean, it's not anything that's really going to be, you know, anything that's going to have purpose to the grammar. But, you know, you know, maybe help a little bit there. I am missing dark oak wood, and I'm already losing interest in the houses. I'm not doing fantastic here. Okay. We gotta fix this. We have got to fix this. That's the one issue I've got with this medicine right now. I think it's this problem anyway, is it is making me like lose interest in things so quickly. And I think it's just my body trying to react to the sudden change, because so for those of you who don't know, I've got like what is it? Hypothyroidism. My TSH values are too high, so my thyroid is it overactive or underactive? It's underactive, I think. And so basically, like, you know, your thyroid does everything. Changes how you feel. It makes your heart go fast or slow. Recently, my heart has been incredibly slow, actually. I've been very much awake at like 49 beats per minute, which is incredible for me. I have not had a slow heart rate while conscious like that in years. So it's actually probably not good that it's that low, but you know, that's fine. Try to fix me and I will become worse. Fair. That is fair. Perhaps I do it on purpose because it has proved to annoy you. That's fair. I ate the Darkwood Otters. Improvement is my freedom, and I will sabotage my own life to keep it. I hate it here. Speed type 2 hard. Oh my gosh. Too bad. Okay. Yeah, it's that kind of day with Admiral, isn't it? I mean, I can't really expect that much out of him. He is my brother. This is pretty much how he is 24/7. I just thought it was too early for him to be like this, though. At least on the internet. Like, usually there's like a little bit of a grace period with him. You're this close. I think my parents are mad at me for being an introvert. I mean, that's not your fault. Well, I mean, okay, I shouldn't say it's not your fault. It's not your fault in the sense of, like, if you're not comfortable with being around new people necessarily, that's, like, you know, that's not a bad thing. You just gotta play to your strengths. I think I am too close to the line. He's a different breed around my brother. They are trolls. Oh, I bet. I bet. Those two, I'm sure, are troublemakers. Oh, jeez. I'm imagining it. I'm very much imagining it. I've been in calls with the two of them, but it was only like we played one Fortnite game. And I think that was the extent of it, because I went to go grab dinner afterwards. But it wasn't so bad then. But I'd imagine the longer you go in a call, those two really feed off of each other in terms of energy. Okay, if you do that one more time, I am the only voice of reason around David. Yeah, you disposable kitchen wipe. Dang. Going to name calling now. I mean, is that a inaccurate term for him? No. Although, no, it is. He doesn't know how to clean, Ethan. I'll be honest. This guy, he's a little bit inept when it comes to anything kitchen related, but more so when it comes to like cleaning. I can't remember the last time I've actually seen him clean anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So these two right here. Okay. And then you could do one more right over here. Like that. Sure. Okay. That's good. Too far, says the guy that made him spam lamb with over 600 messages. He did that on his own free will. What the heck? That's disturbing, but also kind of impressive that he had that dedication. Exactly why it works. You're still not getting it. Ah, man. I'm working on a new design for my castle. Oh, do share. I didn't even suggest doing it. I mean, I believe that much, but I feel like for some reason you probably encouraged it. I wouldn't know. Be right back though. Alright, sounds good. What if we did like the full rounded here? I kind of like that idea. So let me do a couple more of those and a couple of these. Okay. This might be epic. It might not be, but it might be. Just give that back. And then we just need a couple of those here. Okay. Then we put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right about here and here. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is just a simple little stair there and a stair. Oh, right there. Okay, how's that look? Not bad. Not bad. Okay. That's a shape. That is most certainly a shape, and it kind of works. I'm not a huge fan of the window being right here as well. With it doubling up like that, I kind of think maybe it's a better idea to remove this window. And then we do some sort of like garden feature here instead. I kind of like that idea. Something went through the window, I don't know. Split it up, put them on the sides. Ooh, okay, that's a good idea as well. Let's see. I'm afraid of it looking too princessy. There's nothing wrong with a princessy castle. Make a circle window on the second floor, like an oval. We could do that. I'm a little bit worried because I want to do an interior as well. And if we do too much shape, I mean, it doesn't really have much room there anyway. So I gotta be careful a little bit. Let me check out what you sent me here, Swifto. Ooh. Okay, that's kind of cool. I can see what you mean by princessy. It does give off like, you know, Barbie's magical castle sort of deal, but it would still be impressive nonetheless, and it is still pretty cool. I mean, it looks good. It's tough because, you know, cherry wood, it is, you know, it is very pink. And then stacking that with the white as well can just, you know, it really does give a more princessy vibe, but there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. Out of all the castles, you chose the most insulting one. Well, I mean, there's no... Okay, there are other castles that are pink, but I think Barbie is... It's got that Barbie pink there, you know? No offense, Swifty. I just want to make that clear. No offense meant. Nothing like eating chips alone in the car while all your friends socialize without you, bruh. It's okay. You're here with us. we're we're not much. We're not a whole lot better there, are we? Oh gosh. Chips alone in the car though. That's a vibe. You ever watch like Despicable Me with like the chip hat that they have in with the what was it, guacamole in the hat at the party? That it's giving off that kind of vibe there. I'm sure there's a gif of it. I'm sure. It does look like a Barbie princess castle. I just got back from a Memorial Day party with family. Oh dude, I could never. I am so like over people right now. It's crazy. Um I'm gonna say this and it's gonna sound horrible. And if any of my friends are in call right now, or not in call, sorry. If any of my friends are in stream right now, I apologize for what I'm about to say. Yesterday I was talking with my friends and like suddenly I lost all desire to talk to any of them. I don't know why. I'm sorry, guys. Just want to throw it out there. It's not you, it's me. But it just happened all of a sudden. And, you know, right now, like, would I talk to them if they wanted me to? Sure. But, like, right now, I'm, you know, right now I'm pretty content as well. He hates us. I mean, I wasn't necessarily talking about you, Derek, but, you're projecting a little bit, and yeah, breaking up with them. Bro pulled the "it's not you, it's me." I did, I really did. And you know, I still love and appreciate each of them. It's just right that second, I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling it a little bit. Social nightmare, I woke up and had to go to a party. See, I only like parties because of the food. And then, like, occasionally, if I have, like, a couple of friends there as well, it's better. But usually it's just me, and I'm hanging out with all the old people, because I'm too old to hang out with young people. And I'm really just too young to be hanging out with the old people. But they're the only ones that I can actually hang around. So it's either me by myself or just me, you know, hanging with old people. And I don't know which one I want to be. Let's see. I may have a chip on my shoulder. I'll choose threat because it's from you. Wait, hold on. I gotta read that correctly. You're not alone. Take that as a threat or a comfort. I don't care which one. Yeah, you know, definitely a threat there. Let's see. Sometimes it's just true, though. I sensed a little bit of me in you just then. I was just a lot of adults talking about politics. Sounds about right. I like both the old and to wander around with my friends. See, I usually end up still somehow talking to the young people, but it's like it's very weird because they've all lived so many different experiences to what grew up with. Because I already grew up like with older technology than what I was born with. So like they're over here like talking about stuff that I don't even understand, man. Like I this last time that I was on a trip, there were some young people. I was kind of like I guess chaperoning them more so than anything, I suppose. And they're over here using this Gen Z slang. I don't understand a word they're saying, and they're not using it unironically. Like it is, or they're not using it ironically. They're just purposefully, it's a part of their vocabulary. It's very strange. So I'm already feeling like confused by that. But then you stack on top of the fact that like they grew up in a different time than me. Um, like such a different time, and they're looking up to me like I'm this 30-year-old, and some of them even think I'm like nearing my 30s. It just kept getting higher when I told them to guess my age, and the shock when they thought that there was no way I could be almost 20. I don't belong with young people anymore, guys. It's just not working. Let's see. I hang with adults until a young person wants my attention. That's fair. It's the best conversations, to be honest. It's the best to like just chill and listen to. Um, like I don't like participating in the political conversations, but I don't mind listening in on them because they are great. Um, and this girl that's my aunt's boyfriend's daughter, who my parents wanted me to speak to. Oh boy. Same, and then I make them distracted on purpose and go back with the adults. Good heavens, that sounds like misery. I want that. I want to do that too, but I figure they want me there, so I'll make that sacrifice. Gosh. So now I became meaner than you, and why the heck are you? Never mind, bruh. Let's see. I make the sacrifice play, but I'm a jerk, and you are nicer, but won't make the sacrifice play. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Apparently, jerk is censored. What? Is it? I was like trying to think to what I said that could have been a swear. But okay, yeah, jerk is censored. Interesting. Okay, you know what? I know why. I know why, and I'm not going to explain. I care not to explain. In the meantime, house, right? Look at it. It's so beautiful. Let's see. So I wake up to first have to go to a party. Then I have to hear I need to meet two new people and interact with them, so today has been fun. See, I like to meet people, but I don't like to meet people, if that makes any sense, right? Like I like to talk to people and learn about them, but I don't like to talk to people and learn about them. I'm realizing the more I say this, I'm just saying the same thing and then saying the opposite, and it's not making any more sense than it did prior to that. But you guys get it. Right? Let's see. Oh, so anyways, thanks a lot, King. Yeah, you know me. You know me, guys. Just, yep. That house is basically done. It's good for now. I can't touch it anymore. I can't get myself to care about it. I'm having trouble caring about any of the houses again. Oh no. Anyway, I want to meet new people and never see them. Yes, that would be nice. That would be so nice. Meet new people and then never see them again. I mean, even then, like, I wouldn't mind seeing them again. It's just, it's gotta be like a couple months down the road. I do better with like intermittent friendships. You know, we were friends for a little bit, then we kind of like don't talk for a while, and then we come back. You know, like a couple years later, and we pick up where we left off. That's what I like. That right there is ultimate friendship right there. I like that. I like that. Um, Makes total definite sense, and I mean that with every bone in my body. Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, you mean I actually have to put effort into friendships? Ew, King, you're running around and doing nothing again. I know, but I can't get myself to care, and it's sad, but it's true. Anyone got calcite? I think I gave all mine to Unreal. So I don't think I have any. Maybe that's why I have more internet friends. I could disappear at any moment and never be found. See, that's the thing. Like, I want people to care, but I don't want them to care that much. And when you meet somebody in real life, they care a lot, and they know where you live. And when they know where you live, they can come get you at any point. And I don't like that. But when you have like friends on the internet, they can live across the ocean and they can never come and get you. So when you're ready to just kind of disappear, if you ever wanted to, you can. It's so nice. It is so, so nice and comforting, really. Sometimes you just want to disappear, and that's okay. Plus, like, you know they can't get mad at you. Like, that's the thing. Like, with people on the internet, it's a lot easier to just, like, accidentally ghost them, right? Where you're like, they send you a message and you don't respond for like another month. And then you just go, oh, sorry, I forgot. Truth is, you probably did forget, but at first you just started by ignoring it. But then you forgot to respond to it when you actually meant to. And so, like, ghosting's fun. I do that too much. It's so much easier to do that, though, when you don't see the person in real life every, couple of days. If you complete a house, I'll put a lot of money towards the SMP. I really am struggling with the idea of actually doing that right now. I'm gonna be honest. I have a plan that I could initiate if I wanted to completely disappear. See, I thought that was nice until I met someone who became my other best friend, and now it's a problem because I want to see her. Ah, I see. Yeah, that could definitely do it. I mean, I've met some of my online friends in real life, and they're cool. But I'm having a hard time, like, even imagining living close to them. Like, we've talked about it before, and we're like, oh yeah, it would be cool. But now I'm thinking about it realistically. I could never, like... I don't know if I could actually do it. Because I very much like my alone time. And I'm sure my friends would respect it. But also, like... Someday, some days you just want to sit there. And you just want to, like, ignore your responsibilities for a little bit. And when you have friends, like, they don't let you do that. And I mean, thankful for it. I really am. But, hear me out. It's a lot better when, like, you can ignore your responsibilities. And, I will say, that's one thing about online friends that makes it so nice, is, like, I do get to ignore a lot of my responsibilities because of them. Because I'll go, oh, I haven't talked to them in, like, a week, so let me go and talk to them for a little bit, and I'll just put off everything I was supposed to do that night, like, put away laundry, or editing videos, and I'll just go talk to them instead. It's a great procrastination tool. I realize I just called all my friends tools. That's not what they are. Like sometimes, you know, I'm not gonna dig myself into a deeper hole. That's not what I meant, okay? I'm just... Yep. I know that feeling, but I consider it a blessing. Sometimes we just don't mesh well with people in person. Best thing is she also loves her alone time. It's amazing because she's my only introverted friend that understands me. Oh, that is amazing. That is so, so good. I've had a couple of friends who claim to be introverts, but they're so extroverted compared to me. It's scary. Like I don't get it. How can you claim to be an introvert and still enjoy like or desire to hang around people so much? Like I'll admit, I'll admit. What does admit mean? That sounds like a real word. I gotta look it up and make sure I didn't say something bad. I'll admit though, I used to be a little bit more of like an in-between where I didn't mind hanging around people, but I can't do it anymore, guys. I cannot do it anymore. Like after about like, you know, spending a couple hours with people, I'm ready to be alone. I'm craving that alone there. Admit. Oh, Wiktionary. This is a new website. Admit. It is inflection of admiter, which is in Portuguese. It is a verb. To admit, accept, to allow, to acknowledge, to concede. There you go. I just taught you guys a word in Portuguese. Congrats. King delights in people's torture. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. I suppose it's so vastly different because now you're face to face, met with a living being. If it's awkward in real life, forget it. The friendship is over. Yeah. Yeah. That was what I was so worried about meeting some of my friends in real life. Cause like I've done it like the first time they actually showed me their face, like over Discord, it was like mind blowing to me that they're a real person. So that was like one step in it, and I realized, okay, I can't just treat them like garbage anymore. Sorry. So like now I actually have to be good to them because they're real. They proved it. But then once you see them like in real life, then you're like, okay, I have to be careful with what I say here. Now, I wasn't careful, and they still appreciated me for me, which is really nice. I had met a couple of friends back in October, and I still made short jokes and terrorism jokes about a certain day of the year. And, you know, they still appreciated me for who I was. You know, that was very reassuring. Let's see, bro, what? The library? Oh, yes, yes. Good old library. But we met before and it was just the same. She was totally God-given. No way she wasn't. God takes all the credit for that. Let's go. Please be wise here. You know, it takes a special kind of person to deal with me. I don't know how I found people who do deal with me. Like I'm beyond lucky there. So much so that some of them have become like me in some regards, and it is terrifying. It is so like terrifying how much they've gained from me in terms of humor and humor and even a little bit of personality. Some of them have like kind of fed off of that, and it's terrifying. There's potentially a bunch of me's running around, you know? Now you catch me on a bad day. Nothing matches my energy on those days, man. I poor Alias, okay guys? A little story time here. Alias is encrypted, one of my friends, right? It's a pretty well-known fact. You know, she's a little shorter than everybody else. She's not even really that short. It's just she's short compared to the rest of us. Cause we're all like, you know, 6 foot or whatever, and you know, she's probably about average height, for, you know, who she is. And on a bad day, I just let the short jokes flow, and I don't stop. I feel a little bit awful about it sometimes, but no, I brighten up my bad day by bringing other people pain and making fun of the things they can't change about themselves, like being short or not making fun of, but rather it's not making fun of. I don't know how to say this without saying making fun of, but it's not really making fun of, but making fun of, you know, national tragedies. Let's see. Worst part is he watches the movies with me. Wait, what? I force him. Part of it is because it's easier to fake being on the internet than it is IRL. That is true. I forced him to leave because of due dates. Yeah. Yeah, that's the only reason why. That would get me running. Worst part is he watches the movies with me. Usually I watch the movies with you. However, I'm just gonna say right now, bro, you watched a movie without me the other day, and that's on you. You have brought upon a new kind of evil, and I'm going to pick out a movie that you're going to hate intentionally now and force you to watch it with me. Just because you watched a movie without me. All you had to do is ask, man. You had a Valorant tournament? Are you sure it was a Valorant tournament at that exact moment? Plus, what made you think that I didn't want to watch it? Like, I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying, like, we were already gonna be up late that night, so, like, we could have just watched it. I'm just saying. Dad was already watching it? Why was he watching it? What? You told... Okay, no, you told me. Hang on. Hang on, buddy. You told me that you were bored, and so you started watching it. So which is it? So which is it? Were you bored and started watching it, or did Dad get you to watch it? Interesting. Okay. I'll let you answer that. I think I know what you mean. People have adopted some of the phrases I say until I heard that they were saying in church. That's how I know I made it. Oh gosh. That's scary. Yeah, they picked up some of my lingo too. It's interesting how that works. Like, I picked up the word homie, and like that's the only word I'm allowed to say that they all say. The rest aren't so PG, but we can ignore that. But yeah, homie is in my vocabulary, and it's stuck. It's just stuck so badly. I've caught myself doing that a few times. I have also caught people saying whatever the thunder like I do. Whatever the thunder is great. That was a fun statement to come back to. What does that even mean? Whatever the thunder is a great substitute for, you use thunder in place of the F word. It's great. It's very great. My dad started off saying it in the family. I picked it up. My younger brother has now picked it up, Admiral, and I guess Admiral is sharing it with his friends, which is great. One that I really want to start using is shut the front door. That one I really, really want to start using, but I just never have a good time to use it. He figured he would be asleep by the time we would watch. He said he wanted to watch it. I went downstairs by the beginning of the movie. He asked if I wanted to watch it with him because he just started it. I was bored, so I watched it with him. Okay. So... Okay, I'll allow it this time because you were doing it to watch it with Dad. I will allow it this time. But like I'm just saying you could have at least texted me. But when I come down to the climactic end of the movie to get some water and I see you guys have been watching the movie for like the last 2 hours, I'm just saying it doesn't look good for you, man. It doesn't look good for you. You guys are not a good example? What do you mean? I am a great example. I am a very good example. I mean, the amount of questions that I receive on a daily basis about religion is scary high. But like, you know, I've even got some of my friends using big words like sanctification and theology. Like, I think out of all the words, I should be proud of that one, right? I could not hold my smile back when I heard my friends fight the urge to say it, but said it anyway. Isn't your dad a pastor? Yes. Yes, he is. He grew up in West Virginia, so, like, to be fair, things are rough out here. We're actually... It's okay as long as, like, you're using substitute words, but he would never say, like, the actual word. I mean, he's clean mouthed. I started watching around the time you started the Valorant game. Okay, it should be that scary for me. That's just normal. Shouldn't be that scary. Okay, I see. You know, fair enough. Fair enough. Also, Admiral, I'm just trolling you for the most part. Like, I don't actually care, because after the disaster that Man of Steel is, I don't know if I can get myself to watch any other DC movie. Like, did you guys... if any of you have seen Man of Steel, you'll know. You'll just know. It's too long, and it's a garbage movie. There is no redeeming it. The only redeeming factor is Henry, and that's just because he's Henry. Outside of that, movie sucks. Batman v Superman is 10 times better than Man of Steel. I mean, I don't know about that. And it is still just okay. I mean, I haven't seen Batman v Superman, but I heard it was awful. See, what I think we should watch next, Admiral, if you want to see like a good recent DC movie, is The Batman. I know it. And if you get ready to say it again, I'm gonna be mad because it's almost like you don't listen to me. I'm waiting to see if you'll say it again or not. But The Batman is actually a pretty decent movie. The costume, not so much. I know it's PG-13, not R. Okay, I'm glad you've learned. For context, chat, every time we've been to the library and I brought it up, Admiral keeps saying, isn't that one rated R? Now, admittedly, I've only done that like 2 or 3 times, but it's come up as a question every time. I'm like, no, it's not rated R, don't worry. I'm like, Dad, you have to repeat it several times for me to remember. But like, don't be like, don't be like Dad. Like, hear me out. Is it that hard? Okay, I'm telling him you said that. Like, you could be like him in other regards, but just pick up a better memory. Like, start taking, like, the fish oil supplements if you have to, man. It's brain food. Would we watch a movie without him? Without you, bruh. Bruh. I'm gonna start watching movies without you then, huh? How you like that? I'm gonna start watching, what do I even want to watch? I don't even really like watching movies. To be entirely honest, I just do it so that I can say I spent time with my brother at some point. Start using your own library card finally. I did use it that one time when you forgot yours. Wasn't that after we just paid for your replacement too? Now that I'm thinking about it, wasn't that after we paid for your replacement card? I forgot one time. That was one singular time. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, man. Let's see. I want to do something up here. Intrusive thoughts are entering my head, but I should not fall victim to them. I have a strong urge to rob a bank right now. Don't know why. About to spin up GTA. I haven't spent. I think I deleted GTA, didn't I? Hang on. Do I still have GTA? No. Okay, we're not gonna spin up GTA and rob a bank. Oh well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's right here. No robbing banks today, guys. Sorry. Okay. I want to go home. I'm using you as a podcast as I suffer. Well, I'm glad to, like, soundtrack the suffering. Am I delayed? Are you? Let's see. I forgot one time that was one singular time. It needed to be upgraded anyway. Tell them to hurry up. You might die 3 times in one night, but go home 100% of the time. What? You might die 3 times in one night, but go home 100% of the time. What? Strangely, that was beautifully said. I'm that, or I am incredibly sleep deprived. You know, that's relatable. I will say that's one thing I hate about this medicine too. Ever since I've started it, I've been having a harder time going to sleep. 'Cause it's interacting with my heart a little bit weirdly. And, like, my heart has already been weird. And so you combine that with, like, the other thing, and it's just like, yeah, no, it's messy. Very messy. Not my favorite thing, that's for sure. Let's not do that. 5 ads, lovely. You're missing the word you, King. You might die 3 times in one night, but you go home 100% of the time. That still doesn't make any sense to me. I don't get it. What are you saying? Can't go home, can't watch plus listen, only the stupid plain tortilla chips. What am I living in? Somebody and me. No. No. It's okay, the ads are almost over. Also, I'm doing nothing. I need to do something. Can I do something? No. No, I can't. I can't. Okay, my foot's asleep. This is beautiful. This stream is just reminding me Oh, so my glasses. Oh, what is that? There's like some sort of. What is that? There's like some sort of like dried up liquid splashed across my glasses, and it's making me kind of blind. Let me see if I can clean that. That's concerning. I don't know what it is, but give me a second and we'll clean it. It's distracting. That's my excuse right now. That's why I'm not doing anything. It's a distraction. Yep. Totally. Okay. See if that cleans it off. Ads are done for me. That's good, Admiral. That's good. I'm getting like these short bursts of inspiration for random things, and I don't know why. Oh, I got a thing I gotta do tonight. I'm working on a slideshow for my mom for something, and I gotta finish that tonight. I could finish it tomorrow though. That's also an option. I get short bursts of inspiration for life that lasts for 5 minutes. Ah, nice. That's lovely. I hmm. Uh-oh. So we're only an hour in and this is already happening. We're in trouble. We're in so much trouble. Okay, I want to do stuff, please. Can brain make ideas? I need brain to make many ideas for me. Did you finish the river you were splitting up with sand? I finished drying it out. It's like it's dry now. That's about as much as I've done. I need to still dig it, but I don't know if I can really do that. It feels icky to even think about. Oh man, this sucks. Okay. Make a statue somewhere? No, I can't do that. A statue. Okay, a statue. I'm not even gonna vocalize what I was going to do. I don't know why that was my first thought, but it was, and I'm not even gonna mention it. But we'll make a statue. We could do that. Let me get some stone. What would be like a good Viking statue? Like this is something you'd see in Nordic area. Like this is the kind of thing you'd see in Iceland or uh Sweden. Suddenly I'm so unsure about my Nordic geography and it's really showing. Um are they Nordic? I don't think they actually kind of fall under that. Icelandic, sure, probably. Norway. Norway. What what am I doing? Norway. Yeah, that's one of them. Okay, something that's like speaking to me right now this second would be a dragon, obviously. But uh I don't know how to do dragon. So, what if we did like um I don't know. Like, let's move this. What would be like a cool statue, you know? Ooh, we could do... No. Okay, hang on. We're gonna look this up. A reference would help. That's true. A reference would help. Nordic statues. What kind of stuff did they have? They had like little statues of their gods. That's the thing we could do. Although I don't really do statues of people all that well, we might be able to figure out something there. Ooh. Okay, there's the creature in, Valheim. His name was like, what was it? Erddir? I think? It's like a deer, Erdtree. Is it Erdtree? No, Erdtree is is an Elden Ring character. Am I dumb? Hang on. Valheim bosses. There's this one, right? Eikthyr, that's basically what I said. Okay. Yeah, if we go with like something from Valheim as one of the bosses instead, that could be cool. Or one of the Valheim bosses as a statue. Because, I mean, they're all Nordic-inspired creatures anyway. So, like, what if we did... I'm only seeing, like, a dragon here, and that's, like, the coolest thing I can think of. So, yeah, we're gonna make a dragon statue, okay? Here we go. Dragon statue. Oh, wait. Okay, Minecraft. There we go. Okay. So... This is very overwhelming. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna disregard all of that, and I'm just gonna build one. Right here, right now. A simpler build probably is a sword stuck in the ground with the handle sticking out with moss and vines. That would be pretty cool. We could do that like over here by the farm. For some reason I want pain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. We're gonna make a little platform here. I'm gonna need more of that. How do I get more? Do I have any stone? You know what? I do have stone. It's all right here. Okay. XD, fair enough. I mean, a sword will be easy at least, probably. I am a mess today. Okay, then what we do is we take I guess stone brick slabs. We'll put those across the top here. And then we'll do that there as like a floor. And like, you'll never know that there's cobblestone here, but you can just like, you know, it's cool that there is cobblestone there. It's also a different shade if you're viewing it from up above. Hi, MS. I am slowly dying. Oh my gosh. You know, I don't know if my brother ever gives me credit for this, but I'm the reason he is the way he is, and I'm sorry. He's been I mean, I don't know if you were making those jokes before he started, but he's he's a little bit of a problem when it comes to those. That's for sure. Ah, man. Okay. It's too late to be mad, but I've done it before I knew he did, so proud. Gosh. You guys have issues. I'm just saying. You guys have so many issues. I used to do dad jokes all the time, but now it's just like, I don't know. Okay, what was I gonna do? We'll take some stone. I definitely don't need this much, but I'm taking this much. I actually laughed out loud. Gosh. Okay, so a dragon, right? How does one make a dragon? I don't know, but we'll figure it out. So, like, you do something like this, right? And then you do something like that. No, I don't like that. Hmm. So, like, hear me out, right? This is a dragon. This is 100% gonna be a dragon, okay? Maybe not quite like that. Tiny feet, just little baby feet. How did we get from houses to dragons? Procrastination and a little bit of help from chat. You built a dragon fossil? I did. I did do that. It was... It wasn't a very good one, but I did do that. Surely you can make a dragon statue. I mean... But this is like such a small scale. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not feeling exactly the most confident, that's for sure. Statues are never really my strong suit. We'll see what I can do. Bro, you were so far from the bed. I don't know how it happened. It was a little bit of distance though, that's for sure. So I need to redo the legs. I just can already tell this is not a good start. You're like you're sleeping like 20 blocks from the bed. Jeez. So like if I were a dragon, I think, you know, my feet would be a little bit more spread apart. So it would be more like this and like that. And then maybe we do slabs instead of stairs there. Because then you could do like that for like little, like, I don't know what they're called. Um, Yeah, no, I'm not feeling this one. Okay, I don't want to just look it up on YouTube, but like, what if I just look it up on YouTube? Okay, might as well. It's not cheating. I mean, that's true. It isn't cheating. As long as I don't claim it's mine, it's fine, right? You know what could be a really cool Twitch feature? What? If you could, like, create giveaways to give away points for viewers to enter? Yes. I 100% agree there. Okay, oh, okay, this is somebody that we've actually rated before. Megray. Okay. So, let me pull this open on a tab that won't dox me. And then... I just need to do a little thing here. "20 minutes long? Uh-oh. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Is this the right tab? Yes, okay. So if I were to, like, do that, put it down here in the corner.
In this tutorial, we are going to be building a dragon statue. What makes this different from all of the other dragon statues I've done tutorials for? Well, not only is this a different design from all of the others, but it is very, very simple and you can build it out of literally any block that you want.
Okay.
That's right, you only need one type of block plus glass panes. I just had to throw those in because we do need to have some kind of detail, but other than that,
I'll
it's
dox you,
any block you
bruh.
want. My original concept for this...
We just need more things for viewers to gain points. Yeah, I do think we could definitely do with more of that.
So once you have acquired the correct number of blocks of your choice, we can get started with the tutorial. The dimensions of this statue are 8.
Okay, okay. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's 18 by 18, which is a little bit larger than what my space here is, but I think it should be fine. Okay.
18 by 18 at the base, and we're building 26 layers high. Although this build is very simple, as you can see on the left, using only 2 different blocks.
Okay, this should be fine. I think it'll be fine. So if this is the front, you're gonna go over 4 blocks, so 2, 3, 4, right here. And then it's like a 3, and then another 3. This is already confusing me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. I think that's right. I don't know, man. I'm starting to question this. I don't think I'm doing this right. Yeah, Hi Nightfall, how's it going? I think I'm gonna just, I don't know. I'm starting to second guess this as well. Let me see if I have a different tutorial that's like nothing too crazy, but just something out there. Sumalama Dimalama Yutsunama Human. I don't know all the words, but if I had them in front of me, I think I could actually get decently into the rap. Just a little bit. Sumalama Dimalama Yutsunama Human. Oh shoot. I know somewhere eventually you get into I make elevated music, you make elevator music, and like that's the sickest burn I think he's ever done, guys. Samalama Damalama, you assuming I'm a human, what I gotta do to get it through to you, I'm superhuman, innovative and I'm made of rubber so that anything you say is ricocheting off of me and I'll glue it to you. I'm devastated more than ever, demonstrating how to give a audience a feeling like it's levitated, never faded, and you know the haters are forever waiting for the day that they can say I fell off. They'll be celebrated. Okay, I mean, I don't know if we'll see what I can do. How much epic progress did you do? I mean, I did this. We can ignore everything else. I just did this. I'm really struggling to do anything else at this point though. Okay. Samalama Damalama, you assuming I'm a human, what do I gotta do to get it through to you? I'm superhuman, innovative, and I'm made of rubber, so anything you say is ricocheting off of me and I'll glue it to you. Devastated more oh gosh. I can get through part of it. Now, could I actually do it to the beat? Probably not. But, I don't think I could actually... I'm struggling with coding an enemy system. With them pathfinding, attacking, and walking. So... I guess what you could do... would be... You could... If there's just supposed to be seeking out the player, then you can do like a basic script of like go to you know, just simple thing of where they're getting the coordinates of where the player is, and then you know, making their way there at a speed of, you know, 0.5 or whatever. I got a decent code for it? Okay. I just need to get the animations polished and then attacking. Yeah, that would... I definitely can get the animations being tough. That's one thing that perplexes me, man. Also, I can't wait for the build battle tomorrow. What? Build battle tomorrow? What? This is the first time hearing of it. That's a new one. Let's see. I just need to get the animations polished and then attacking. Yeah, I think if you can just keep on, you know, working your way through it, you'll figure it out before long. It's a whole process, I'm sure. I'm not too inept at code or animation for that matter. I want to be. Just I just can't. The build battle is on June 28th? I don't think so. At this point, cancel it? I would love to, but I'm not gonna cancel it until Unreal admits that he's canceling it. It was his idea. He's gonna be the one to cancel it. It's not so much like a point of me me not being willing to do it, but just I mean I'm not willing to at this current moment. Like, I'll be honest, guys. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't want to do anything. I just want to sit here and talk, which is nice, except I also am like slowly losing interest in that even, which is not fun. I really want to build. Like, I want to, I just can't, you know, get myself to. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, right. Let's check what Derek sent. And then, you know, that'll be something. Proof? I mean, I never made that announcement. So, like, I'm just saying, I didn't make that. Unreal made that announcement. So, like, that's, you know, go bug go bug him. Got the new capes? I did. I even got the TikTok cape, even though I don't like TikTok. I went and got the cape just because it looked cool. Early signs of burnout, but it's not even like burnout. It's literally it's something completely different. Hey, Nutric, how's it going, man? Hello, Blue Knight. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the lurk, Dorito. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I hope your family gets you home soon. Wrong person. Got a raid and run, Lovely King. All right, see you, Nutric. Bye. Thanks for the raid, though. I appreciate it. Let me do the other shout out there. If you guys haven't already, be sure to follow Nutric. Great streamer, great friend of mine. Was last playing DayZ. So, if you're interested in DayZ, go check him out for that. But also, he runs his own Minecraft server community, and he's helped us a lot with stuff here. So, you know, he's a good guy all around. Definitely a great streamer to go check out in your free time. And he streams usually in the earlier morning for the United States. So if you're actually up at a decent hour, unlike me, you can actually catch a lot of his streams. We're working on a statue here. As you can see, we've gotten so far. I'm struggling to get anything done. And that's, you know, about par for course. I did a little bit of this house today. You know, and a little bit of that one. But I'm not able to get anything actually done, which is unfortunate. I run the proper command in 5 minutes. Alright, sounds good. Okay, man. Yeah, I'm just blaming my medicine at this point for the way that I can't do anything. Cause I started off with all this inspiration like at like the beginning of last week. Got so many things done. And I was feeling really, really good. And then literally like the next couple of days was just a drag. And now I'm like, I don't know. I just can't seem to get anything done. Well, come on. I can at least do a dragon statue, right? can't think of a way to do it. I like semi-weekly events on SMP would be nice. Keep up some engagement. So we started off doing monthly events, but it's too much for me to do. I can't do it anymore to, you know, I can't sit there and plan this stuff out anymore. And Unreal is, you know, off doing whatever Unreal does. So, you know, it's one of those deals. There's just no one there to actually volunteer and run all of the events. And realistically, I never really wanted Unreal to do all of them himself. He just took it upon himself to do because he knew nobody else would. Which is very nice of him. But admit that he was doing that on top of doing all the admin work, on top of doing all the moderating work. And so he basically burnt himself out. And now he's busy. That's the other thing. Like, now he's busy between school, work, and his own personal life. You know, he's got no time. So, you know, I don't necessarily blame him for where he's at with things. It's a volunteer position, so definitely not something that's the most lovable thing to do, that's for sure. Hello, Beans. I'd be down, let's see. I would be down, honestly. I'm actively looking for crap to do in summer. I'm out of things to do the first week of summer. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know where we're going with the SMP at this point right now. I gotta kind of track down some people and see who's wanting to do what. You know, it's whatever, but like, I also gotta make sure I've got help to cover all the bases, because as of right now, even, I don't really even have a moderator. Like, I've got people I can ask in a pinch, but, you know, that's the thing, it's in a pinch. So, you know, I don't know. I gotta, you know, probably scale back what we're doing. You don't know what you're doing with anything right now? Yeah. Yeah. You're right. You are so right. Honestly, I'm just doing too much. That's my issue, I guess. Between the SMP, YouTube, which has been in poor neglect for a while now, you know, trying to do more live stream stuff. There's a reason the Be Right Back screen is still what it is. If you guys haven't seen the Be Right Back screen, it looks like this. I literally have, like, almost everything done with that. I just need to sit down for, like, another, like, couple of hours and it would be finished. But for whatever reason, I can't get myself to, like, actually set aside time for that. And you want to know why? Part of it is, like, I've got so many projects. I've got like Minecraft server, right? I love the Minecraft server. I've got that show I'm writing. I've got, let's see, the VOD channel, which is basically caught up right now. I've got my Minecraft channel. Those two are the only ongoing projects YouTube-wise. And then I've got a whole Twitch overhaul I'm trying to do. Let's see. I mean, it's all relatively easy things too, like pretty simple stuff of just like doing a couple of commands, you know, fixing the Be Right Back screen, doing a couple of intro screens, outro screens, all that kind of stuff. It's easy. Easy stuff. And I just, between everything going on, I mean, also code, I've been neglecting that. Like, I want to do game development, but I just don't have time. And part of that is, you know, I'm willingly giving up a lot of time as well. You know, if I didn't sit downstairs and watch a couple of shows or a movie with my brother every night, yeah, I'd probably have some more time. But, you know, there's not much point uh, to just giving myself a couple more hours if it's not going to be quality, but, you know. Partially why I think you might be close to burnout. I don't think it's that. See, here's the thing. I'm not. It's not been like this bad. Here's the thing. I was doing a lot of stuff. Now I'm not able to even write the show that I want to write. Like, I literally can only write it when I'm like purposefully like forcing myself to write stuff. That's why the ideas aren't so good right now. I am of the firm belief that it's the medicine causing it. Because I was doing just fine with this too. Like on the day it was Monday, wasn't it? We did like a lot of work. I want to say we did like all of the stuff up here, like all of that. That was kind of like something that you'd have to slog or slog. Is that the term I'm looking for? I don't know. It's something that you have to drag out though and do a lot of like spend a lot of time on, and it's so annoying to do. We did that so quickly, and it was, you know, just a very fun stream all around. The stream before that, we finished up the cliff section there. No problem. Wasn't really dragging on. And then we get onto Friday, where I am literally ending the stream at the 3-hour mark, and it's because I was dragging it out from the 1-hour mark of, man, you know, I can't seem to get any farther than just detailing this house. I can't even lift another finger at this point. It was such a sudden like drop there, and it's creativity all around. Usually with burnout, it's burnout in one category of things. Oh boy, yay. I love heavy bass. Dude, I don't get it. I really don't get it. Why do they have to drive down our street every single night? Like, come on, man, please. You are shaking the house. I can feel it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'll point out in a staff app not too long ago. I kind of recall you putting one in. Like I said, I just gotta see who's still wanting to help, or who has time to help, and then just put everybody else on leave of absence for a while, and then kind of fill in the spots as we go. Throw those pills away and pretend to your doctor you took them. If you're affecting you this much, you should stop. You can't pretend in this case. They're for thyroid, so it's gonna be stuff that, like, you know, shows up in your blood work. That's why they're having me take it, because my thyroid is underactive, so it's hypothyroidism, and basically TSH values are too high, so that's telling me that, you know, like my thyroid isn't doing what it's supposed to be doing. This will make the TSH levels go down because it's making your thyroid actually use it. And so basically, you know, if you don't know, thyroid, it controls like how you feel, it controls your heart rate, kind of also is your temperature gauge system, so it makes you shiver, it makes you it tells you when you're hot, it tells you when you're cold. You know, it does all that kind of stuff. And, you know, right now it's trying to get used to the changes in you know, production there. And so, like, you know, that's why I probably feel the way I do right now is, you know, I've not even been on it for a full week. I've been on it for think I got this on what, Thursday? Date filled 5/23. So it was I don't know what day that was. Was that? Yeah, that was Thursday. So I started the medicine Friday. So I've only been taking it 4 days now. But it sucks. Like, I'm hoping it gets better, but it ain't fun, that's for sure. It's definitely not fun. Let's see. Also, I wish I was busy all the time. At least you're doing productive things. I wish I could say I am. But as of late, I've just not been doing anything productive. It's pretty bad. I want to do productive things. I'm just struggling to get it to work. Odd, I've only had burnout once. It affected every aspect of life for me. You were probably not burnt out so much as you were probably more so just like apathetic. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Let me just say that. There's nothing wrong with that, but burnout is more so you do something so long that it becomes more so unbearable for you. You don't even want to do it. This, I want to do it. I want to do all the things. I just can't get myself to be motivated to do said things. Like, I want to build, but I can't get any inspiration out of my head to actually do it. My brain just would rather go do other things, even though like I want to do it. It's just like my brain is off in la la land thinking about other things. And if I were to go do those other things, it would immediately swap gears on me and want to do something else. That's how it feels, basically. And it's not great. At least that's what it is for me right now. Let's see. What could go wrong? Also, I put in one today as well. I just know with Unreal being gone and you being busy, there really isn't staff on, so the server isn't getting moderated as it should. Like, someone could hop on and destroy a whole base and may go unnoticed till Friday. Yeah, I mean, that was the thing, and it's just an ongoing issue. We have staff. Don't be fooled. We do have people that are supposed to be moderating. They all just kind of disappear right after we accept their application. I don't understand how or why, but literally every single person, I'm thinking about it now, and I'm pretty sure it's every person we've ever had as staff immediately stops playing after getting staff. So like you're listing off some people here. So yeah, Unreal, he stuck around for a good while after getting it, but then he disappears. Admiral, he stuck around for a little while, disappeared. There's me. I don't get to disappear. I don't have that luxury. We had Anna. Shortly after being staff, she kind of disappears. She still makes appearances. She's busy. Let me preface this really quick. Everybody that I name here, I'm not mad at. They're just busy, and I get that. That's okay. Pi, you know, again, busy, but literally just picked him up like 2 months ago or something like that. Bagels, again, literally picked him up and then he disappears. Let's see. Marie was mod for a while. Then she disappeared. Lunar, every time he comes back, he kind of disappears. Yeah, outside of that, that's about it. Most of the time, our moderators just disappear, and like usually within the month of receiving uh, their moderator role. Except me, I disappeared before that. I haven't seen Anna since the bedtime story day. She was on Friday. She briefly hopped on, and then she was in chat for a while. I mostly don't moderate because I don't see new players, so not much purpose to it. Most people can be trusted right now. I figure I'm better used elsewhere. That's fair. I have nowhere else. I have nowhere to disappear to, and I have nothing to be busy with. That's fair. Yeah, it's honestly just a matter of like it's more so a matter of like who do we reliably have. I keep crashing and desyncing. Well, I don't know what to really tell you, I'm gonna be honest. I guess like skill issue? Get good, lol. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I can't get myself like to even think of a solution. I'm you know, I'm here. That's about it. Let's see. I need to do something. Can I please like get the motivation to finish building the statue? I literally built the platform. I built that. But I can't can I not get myself to actually build the statue? Oh, this is a tragic story, my friends. This is a very tragic story. I can't even I don't even want to look it up on YouTube now. I'm not gonna build that. Okay. Well, what are we gonna do? We will I know I just gotta work through this, but like it's really hard when the brain just isn't braining. Like I don't know. I don't know. It's a wonder I've gotten anything done today. Like I'm almost done with the slideshow. I started it mostly today. And I downloaded the pictures over the course of last week, but I am almost finished with it, and I put them in order today. But can I get myself to do anything else? No, I really can't. Okay, motivational speech from me. The most important days of life is the day you were born and the day you find out why. I mean, yeah, you're probably right. Probably right on there. Although I would say every day is another day that you find out more of why you were born, you know? One does not simply learn over the course of just one day, but rather one's entire life. So, I mean, I would say every day is just as important as the others, then. which is, you know, motivational in and of itself, I suppose. It's really big to think about it that way, but it is true, I would say, as well. Come on, I need to be able to do something. I need to get... Are we all just NPCs to build someone else's narrative? I mean, that's the way a lot of people view themselves. That's for sure. So many people think they're the main character, but in reality, they're just the NPC. Or can we build our own narrative? See, I mean, I guess it depends. Are you... do you believe that you are who you say you are, or are you only that which people make you to be? And I would argue that's all a perceptive thing. So if you perceive yourself to just be whatever everybody else tells you you are, then you are just an NPC to them. But if you believe that you are special and that you know, you believe that you have some amount of say over who you are, then I would also claim that you are a main character. If you really think about it, not everyone can win. That is true. That is definitely true. Wow. My name is Forrest Gump. Very good movie. Very, very good movie. You know, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go get some water. And I'm gonna see if I can get myself to do anything when we come back. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Hello, everybody. It's very hot. I gotta get something done, right? You know, we're struggling to get things done. So, what do we do? Well, that's a very good question. Um, I should. I really should get that statue going because I started it, so I should be able to like actually get some work done on it, but I really can't. So, instead of doing that, we're going to. I don't know what we're gonna do. I was really hoping I could just kind of like force an answer out there, but there's nothing in here, guys. There's nothing up here. Oh man, do you want chocolate, dude? Chocolate sounds really nice right about now. Okay, so what we're going to do, right, is we are going to. We're going to. Oh boy. Okay. I. This. This is awful. Okay. I. I don't. I don't get how this can be so like awful right now. Like I don't know how I can get out of this at this point. It's just like I'm stuck here because of circumstances I can't change. It's just something you have to burn through. But how do you get through this? Like I need to do something. That's not up for debate, right? I need to do something. And I need to be able to get myself to do that something. Like I have plenty of things to do. I just can't get there myself. Is there anything at all that sounds appealing at this current moment that I could do? Nope. Okay. This is definitely the most entertaining stream you guys have ever seen, right? Oh boy. Okay. So I don't know. I do not know. What we're gonna do Builder's Block A. I guess you can call it that. I don't know. I mean, it's a creative block all around. Builders, writers, you know, I'm having a hard time just all around doing anything creative. Everything I want to do right now is everything I shouldn't want to do right now. My brain is just not wanting to cooperate, you know? It's like... So my brain is in like point B, okay? But I want to be at point A, because you have to start at point A. Now, let's just say, hypothetically, I skip point A to go to point B instead. Well, now my brain just decides, no, I don't want to be at point B anymore. I'm jumping back to point A. And when you chase it back to A, because that's what you wanted to do anyway, it's jumping over to point C and D. And it just keeps... It's a whole chase, and I just can't seem to get... I can't get to where I want to go. If that makes, like, any sense. Oh, ADHD, cool. I mean, sort of, but it's not even like it. I don't even think it would be right to call it that. I mean, it's. I think a lot of it is. I've been taking this new medicine, and I'm sure there's gonna be people that would argue with it, but I was doing so good, right? I started actually catching up on work. I started editing videos again. I did so much work on the SMP. I started writing a new TV show. Things were going great. And now, like, just suddenly, boom, Friday. Friday night happens. And I couldn't do much more than just detail this house. And when I say detail, I mean I just added a slight curve onto the roof. I added some small, like, details to the first floor. I added the windows, the trapdoors. Or no, the trapdoors were already there. I added the windows, the window sills, and I added the stairs. That's all I did on Friday. And then I sat there in spectator mode and just talked to you guys, but even then, talking is like stretching it. I just didn't know what to say. Now I'm several days into it, the medication. And again, house. Still not housing, you know? And then I was like, okay, maybe we swap up projects. So we went to go build a statue. I can't even get myself to look up a video there. Today I got some work done, but it was on something that's not even remotely related to me. It was just the fact that my mom asked me to help with it. So I've been putting together a slideshow for her, but even then, like, right now, I don't want to do that. Even though back then, like, earlier today, I did want to do it. And I got very far on it. And I feel very successful. Like, that's the thing. It's not even like I'm feeling like I'm running nowhere in all aspects. Like, there are things where I'm feeling like I'm doing things well at, and I'm just not able to carry on it. Like, I didn't want to play games with my friends the other day. I feel bad about it. Like, yesterday, we played Valorant. I wasn't really wanting to play, but I played anyway, because they needed me. So I played. But I didn't really want to. And I think my gameplay really showed it. Sorry, guys. Not your fault. All me. But, I tried to sit and talk, too, and I just couldn't get myself to really even want to do that too much. So, you know, I think it's... I'm blaming the medicine, but... Because, like, that's a thing it can do. Like, it is a known side effect, I guess. And, like, either I power through it or I get through the month's supply here and then tell my doctor it's not working. But either way, I gotta get through one of those before they can even test me and see what's going on. Ideally, they don't give me another medication to fix this so I can keep taking it. I would rather just be off of all the medicines, really. Ah, man, I just... it sucks. It sucks so much because I was doing so good. I was doing so good. Let's see. I think you have too much stuff to do. I mean, maybe. I mean, I was. That's the thing though. Like, it was all going well, and like that was like peak king. Really, honestly, like everything was going right. Um, but now it's like nothing's going right. I can't get myself to do anything. And sad thing is I'm excited about it all too. Like I'm excited about Twitch. I'm excited about streaming and I'm excited about making videos and doing houses and stuff. But I can't seem to actually do anything on said houses or live stream or any of that. I only have two T's. It's ED meds, isn't it? What? What? No, it's thyroid medication. I guess, well, I'm not gonna get into that, but like technically I suppose you could treat that with this, but no, it's thyroid medication. Um King, I know what you need. I need to go back to school. What do I need, Swifto? Do tell, do tell. I'm all ears. I swear, if he says a girlfriend, I'm gonna kill someone. The sponsor of today's video, BetterHelp. Oh my gosh. Wouldn't it be crazy if I were just faking all of this just to lead into a sponsorship of BetterHealth? And a girlfriend. Oh my gosh. I've had several people tell me that. Not on stream, thankfully. Just in real life, whenever I'm like, not doing the greatest, they're like, you need a girlfriend. It would fix your issues. I'm like, wow, okay, thank you. That's so helpful. Now, how about something I can actually change? No, my typing has been getting progressively worse. Oh no. It's okay. It's okay. It'll get better. Don't get a girlfriend, it's overrated. See, I'm not in any rush. That's the nice thing, is like I'm as old as I might sound, I really am young. And it's like I don't have to rush into things. I'd rather take my time and, get into an actual relationship that matters rather than just one out of desperation. Don't get me wrong, I am desperate. But not that desperate. You know what what's really overrated? Life, bruh. I mean, I like life. I really do. It's just right now it's fighting against me. Gosh, I am so stuck. I had a lot of cool plans too. Some of my friends started a Minecraft server, and I've been trying to join it. I've joined it with them a couple of times, and I just can't seem to get back on. Like, I want to. I just can't get myself to actually log in and actually do the things I told them that I would do. So I just kind of was honest yesterday, and I was like, guys, I'm not gonna be able to build the villagers. I'm sorry. I want to. I just can't. They're all understanding about it, but it's like also at the same time, it's like, you know, they probably were looking for a game to play together, and you know, I'm just not there. Between me not playing Minecraft and not playing Valorant and kind of silently quitting Stardew Valley, I'm like a ghost, I'm sure. Hear that, adult ladies? You can have your very own Twitch streamer. Thank you for clarifying adult. That makes me very happy to know that somebody at least doesn't suspect me immediately because I'm playing Minecraft. I'm so glad. You know, I like Minecraft. I really do, and I like Minecraft streamers. They're cool. But there is such a bad reputation for Minecraft streamers out there right now. Trust me, I'm not like the other Minecraft streamers. Also, somebody's in trouble. I hear some police sirens. Use code King Ragnog for 15% off. Did you guys know you could use code King Ragnog in the Epic Games store and in the Fortnite item shop? It doesn't get you anything, but it gets me stuff. So, like, that's cool. Yeah, don't worry, I won't tell them you— What? What? Excuse me, Nightfall? Excuse me? I use that. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate it. King will be one of the only popular Minecraft YouTubers that doesn't like miners. I don't know about popular, but the rest of that sounds true. Gosh. Hi, Nutric. Yeah, by the way, guys, if you want to support the Minecraft server and support me being able to run around and do nothing, you can give on Ko-Fi and help pay for the next 6 months of the server. Fun fact, this doesn't really apply to us, but Shockbyte is upping their rates on any new server purchases. So it's even more expensive now for even less quality. So, pretty cool, right? Name a popular YouTuber that doesn't like miners. Good Times with Scar. Run while you can. That's ominous. That's ominous. Shockbite. Okay. Okay. I was like, uh-oh. Should I be concerned? King, I have a job for you. Can you find an ocean monument? I probably could. But like, I really don't feel like it. Oh man, I am so good right now. Scar's in a wheelchair. He can't do much. Bruh. I regret that. Okay, I got another one for you. Technoblade. Get it? Cause he's dead. He can't. Okay, you see. Funny, right? Honestly though, like, Scar's actually pretty good about, you know, making light of his situation. He's got some funny bits about that. He's a pretty good guy. He can take a joke. Don't worry. Dreams one. Oh wait, never mind. I mean, yeah. To be fair, like, a lot of that's unproven, but also like he's Dream, so like it's okay to hate him. Right? That's kind of like the deal there, right? Let's see. The thing I gotta say about this, I'll go ahead and mention it. The thing with like Minecraft YouTubers and miners right now, I have a tough time, you know, immediately jumping to the conclusion that that's what they're doing. When they're not behind bars or actively being persecuted in courts. if neither of those things are happening and they haven't been convicted, it's usually a sign that there's not enough evidence to make them guilty. Now, that being said, if it's true, like, yeah, they're horrible people. But if they're not being put behind bars or being persecuted in court or any of that kind of stuff, then it's just kind of looking like people are trying to get clout. And maybe that's the truth. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But that's just a personal opinion. Dark but sound funny. Only thing King grooms is his wedding. Oh my gosh. That's great. Wilbur Soot doesn't like minors, but his thing is like equal to it in terms of bad. That is true. Wilbur Soot has a horrible thing going on for him. Yeah. About the only one that's walked out of like the Dream SMP stuff without being like scathed in any sort of way would probably be weirdly enough J-Schlatt. I guess Tubbo and Tommy as well. But I don't really know how much of, you know, like I shouldn't say unscathed. Like, obviously, you know, probably have to deal with the fact that some of their friends are not great people, but I more so you know, you've got people that aren't getting canceled and aren't horrible people. Tubbo spent millions on Minecraft server. I hate that nerd. I still am impressed that he spent that much on a server, dude. Like, how? How do you spend that much? I don't know who he ended up using as, like, his hosting and all that. I don't even know what happened to Tubnet. Is it still going? Is it making any money? No. Oh. Oh boy. So, Tubnet closed apparently 5 months ago. It looks like, anyway. Um, yeah. So, never mind. It's very much, gone. That's sad. That's pretty not good. Although, I mean, it's showing that they might. I mean, it's still got a website with like full-on instructions there on how to join. So maybe it's back. I don't know. Who knows? Anyway. Let's see. I don't understand people rather be with a minor than mature adult, like, bruh. Exactly. Exactly. I don't even want to be with these fools. See, at least you're stable-minded. Like, that's something that, like, at least you can point to that statement you made right now, and you can go, yeah, I was logical in that, and if somebody ever tries to accuse you something later, you can say, no, 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 look at this statement I made, trust me. I have not deviated from that. I don't know, man, people are weird. People nowadays are so weird. I was gonna say Technoblade didn't come out unscathed, but I mean the dude, I mean, he didn't even make it to the SMP finale either. Like that's how bad it was for him. He brought about the finale. Gosh, that's horrible. That's horrible. You really think a woman would get convicted of grooming? Our justice system is too broken for that, you know? I wasn't gonna say it, but like, I'm glad somebody did. Thank you, Nightfall. It's pretty messed up. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's some serious oversights in a lot of this, and not even oversights, just personal bias. And it's interesting. We've gone so far in trying to prevent personal bias in some of it that we've neglected that there is a massive bias in some of these other systems. And so you're so caught up in trying to do the right thing that you actually are doing the wrong thing. It's kind of like the academic system right now, uh, where they have to meet certain metrics on, you know, uh, on gender and race. That they're actually leaving out a lot of people that they shouldn't have to leave out. Um, when in reality it should just be, who wrote the best essays, who's got the best ACT scores, and whatnot. Picking out the best student rather than the best person to fill that metric. It it's an issue. It's an issue, that's for sure. Um, poor Ludwig. Couple days ago, put out a video addressing drama with him. The fact that he got called out for something here. So basically, he's running a charity event, and to advertise it, he showed a picture with a whole bunch of speedrunners on it, and it's a speedrunning event. The picture only had one Asian dude on it, and then the rest were all white men. There was nobody female on there. There was, it was all white dudes except for one Asian guy, if I'm not mistaken. And people were so upset about this. And so he comes out and he's like, yeah, no, like that wasn't the intent. He's like, I literally only did it because like those were some of the biggest names, and so like I was just trying to clout you guys into coming and watching the event so that we could raise money for charity. But it's like he wasn't intentionally trying to do it to fulfill metrics or anything. He was just trying to do something so that he could raise money for charity, and people were like coming to bite his head off because he didn't have anybody on there. And then like several tweets later, there's people announcing that they're in the event, like several women announced, and then I want to say several African Americans as well are also plan to be in the event. But he's like, I was just using big names that we already have to like, try to draw some interest, because chances are if you've heard of any of these people, you've heard of these guys, and that's why I did it. It was just to make some money for charity. Not even just for me, man. Just for charity. I felt bad for him a little bit, but also like that's just the day and age we live in, unfortunately. Is it right? No. But that is where we're at as a culture for whatever reason. Ludwig is always into something. Let's hear it. Yeah, exactly. The fact that there's not nearly enough female prisons to even fit half of the criminals. Yeah. Yeah. It's a little bit concerning. There's some concern there. That's for sure. No African Americans, no women, racist, sexist, bruh. And like that's one of the interesting things I've actually been into right now. Is I'm trying to write a show, right? And with the show, I'm trying to like, bring it up to standard in terms of like, what Disney needs or wants. And it's incredibly hard, I'm gonna be honest. It's very hard to actually meet their metrics. Um, and I eventually got to the point where it's like, I'm just not gonna write for their metrics, and I'm just gonna write the story I want to tell. And if it happens to fulfill it, whoop-de-doo. If not, then um, whatever. But it's like not everything's gonna please everybody. What Disney needs or wants. Disney? Yeah, so Disney, we're not supposed to know this, but Disney has a certain requirement for people you hire and people that you, and like characters that you include, uh, from different backgrounds, ethnicities, races, and, genders, all that kind of stuff. They have very, very specific metrics on that. Like, even down to like people you employ, as in like cameramen and women, or writers and such. It's very very broken down into science numbers rather than just you hire who you hire. And I get why they did it originally, but now it's kind of just becoming silly. Like, originally you do it because there's an issue of you're purposefully not including some people. But we're beyond that now. Like, take the guidelines off, please. We're beyond that, or at least most of us are. You just hire the person that's most qualified, and you're set. Not gonna lie, Disney fell off like a lot. The thing is, I don't really get like this inclusiveness. I think it's hurting them more than helping. Well, the problem is, it's made to help, and I get why it probably originally helped, but now it's driving a wedge in between people and giving certain people extra. I don't want to use the word privilege because that carries a different weight today with different meanings, but it carries, it's a priority. It gives certain people priority, and it doesn't. Oftentimes, the inclusivity metrics don't match the percentages, right? So when it comes down to it, if you actually look into it correctly, it should be, only 3% of characters are this way, because in real life 3% of characters, or 3% of real people, are this way. Instead of taking a look at that, they're saying you have to have one of these or more. You have to have 4 of these or more, and no more than 10 of these. You can fill in these for whatever you want, but the point more so is just the fact that if they would take into account percentages, it might be more okay. But the problem is they're intentionally, it's driving a wedge in between people, because certain people are being looked at with higher priority than others, because they're trying to meet metrics to, one, get nominated for awards. That is part of the issue. In order to get nominated for, I think it's the Grammys, you have to have a certain amount of certain characters in your shows and movies, which is part of the issue. In terms of like storytelling, like best storytelling, it should just be about who's written the best story, not what characters you had in the movie. Now, there's a reason we have best female actress and best male actress or actor, right? It's because we split the categories, saying, we want more people to get an award here, and we recognize not all stories have a lead male and a lead female. So what we're going to do is we are going to have, we're gonna have a split category here, where there's one for the females and one for the males. It works there, it really does. So I think if they want to do stuff like that, instead of excluding you because you didn't include insert amount of characters in show or, you know, movie. We're just going to move to, you know, there's a specialized category for, you know, this and that and all that kind of stuff. They want someone who can say all the slurs and that person gets CEO rank. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, pretty much. If you can say all the things, then, like, you can't get canceled, right? The untouchable CEO is a weapon, that's for sure. And I'll say this, that is one other major issue I've got with it, is some of these studios are trying to weaponize their actors and actresses and directors and writers and stuff by, like, setting them loose on Twitter and such, and it's not going well for them. It really isn't. You know, I get star power carrying a little bit of weight there, but I don't know. I don't know. I might just be speaking a whole bunch of crap, but I feel like I'm saying something that makes sense to most of you anyway. It's annoying though. I would want to get hired for my skill and not because they have to meet some quota. Exactly. Well, because I would say it's, you know, nobody wants to be tokenized. I don't want to be tokenized. Like, Disney's saying, oh, look at me, I'm doing a good thing because I hire this many people that start with the letter J. Like, no, that's... You're not good for that. That doesn't make you good. That just makes you, like, arguably worse. It makes you arguably worse because you're discriminating against people who aren't, who don't have the letter J as their name. You know, you're now excluding people because they didn't get to choose their name or whatever, you know. Now that's a more silly example, but you could go to more extremes. I'm just trying to refrain from getting into the specifics for the sake of no arguments, but I think we all kind of know where I'm at with most of that. I mean, I've said it a couple of times, I think, but yeah, overall, basically, Nightfall, you're exactly on the dot there. Skill over quota. Okay, I need to do something. I'm doing a whole lot of nothing. I was gonna say it, but, you know, I'd just rather not. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, world is a little bit broken sometimes, but you know what? It's okay, because it has to be okay. I mean, if I say it's not okay, then it's not, then it is okay. But, you know, it's fine. Don't get political today. King after one glass of water. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't want you to read it and then get canceled. Fair. The British are coming? Bro. Swifty just became Paul Revere? It was Paul Revere that did The British is Coming, right? Sorry, it's been like ages since we've talked about that. Gosh. Paul Revere, yeah. I'm trying to remember the last time I read about Paul Revere. I want to say that was in like 2nd grade, maybe 3rd grade. Gosh, I'm kind of stunned at how long ago that was. It was probably the regulars are coming. Do you mean Do you mean the redcoats? Do you mean the redcoats? No? Regulars, are you sure? Are you sure? That doesn't sound right to me. Why would he say the regulars? We don't know what he actually said. The British are coming redirects here. There's a Weezer song called The British Are Coming. That is awesome. Okay. So, according to Wikipedia, between 9 and 10 p.m. on the night of April 18th, 1775, Joseph Warren told Revere and William Dawes, I forgot about William Dawes, that the king's troops were about to embark in boats from Boston bound to Cambridge and the road to Lexington and Concord. Warren's intelligence suggested that most likely objectives of the regulars' movements later that night would be the capture of Adams and Hancock. They did not worry about the possibility of regulars marching to Concord since the supplies at Concord were safe. So why did they call them the regulars? The regulars are coming out. See, this is interesting. I'm seeing like 3 or 4 different versions of this. So the regulars are coming, the redcoats are coming, the British are coming. The reason they probably didn't say the British are coming is because they were all British, technically. So they probably said the redcoats are coming or the regulars are coming. Okay, so I see. The regulars are coming out is the regular would be in reference to the regular professional soldiers of the British Army. So if you were a regular soldier, that's what you were in reference to. Also, another attempt to explain it here is the British or the Americans considered themselves to be British at the outset of so they would not use that to refer to what? Hang on. Okay, because they were separating from Britain there, and they were fighting for their independence at this point. They considered everybody that was a regular to be on the side of Britain. So, that makes sense. Okay. They were actually probably the regulars are coming, but the British are coming is more popular. No regulars. Yeah, we don't actually know what he said. It was either British regulars or redcoats. We don't know which one, though, because the Declaration of Independence was not signed yet. I don't think you would have known that if you read my message. True. So yeah, the regulars, interesting. There's several explanations anyway, and all of them are coming from history nerds on Reddit. So, take it with a grain of salt. History Channel makes me strong. Did they cover that in like your in any of your schooling this year? That's where I learned it? Okay. I was curious. Okay, I am in desperate need to actually do things. Man, why can't I, like... I don't know, do stuff. History Channel Founding Fathers series mentioned, he probably said something like regulars are redcoats and not British. Yeah. Well, because by then they were still considered British, and they weren't gonna, you know, give that up necessarily. So, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. It's just, for whatever reason, we started saying the British are coming. I guess by the point we started learning and teaching it, you know, we very much don't consider ourselves British, so it's just easier to teach everybody, hey, the British are coming. Imagine still being in school, child. Imagine having wrinkles, old man. Bruh. Bruh. That. Wow. Wow. Okay. That's crazy. Okay, let me put away some stuff here. Yay, I did something. Okay, what I want to do is I'm going to go up, and I'm going to tear out the grid, and I'm going to put dirt in its place. I think I can do that. I keep getting that, bro. We are in the same generation. Somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one, bruh. Bro thinks he's the main character. Okay, okay, I'm struggling still to, like, think as well. I don't know, we'll figure out something. Bro made a joke and then stayed silent for 5 whole seconds. How much money to dump glitter in his room, bruh? No. No. The glitter would get everywhere, not just the room. It would be all over the house. Some things are far more frightening than death.
Hello there.
Thank you for the follow in Prizo. Excuse me, good sir. Bruh. Bluey Bandit. That is an awesome name. Bluey Bandit. That I gotta applaud that one, man. That one's an A+ from me. Tons of players. I know. What could go wrong? Okay, I'm doing so good. I've got so much work done already. Like, I don't mean to brag, guys, but I think I might have done more work than I've ever done before. Did they all leave because of you, Admiral? Did you scare them away? Server bad? Are you sure? Are you sure? Or is it just something that you don't want to play? Because 90% of the time, it's just somebody looking to blow up stuff. What did bro do? Let's see, I am intimidation. I was gonna say about how long it takes for one of them to hack. That's usually the issue. They probably couldn't X-ray, and that's why he thinks it's bad. Because he can't cheat. That's usually like I'd say about 90% of the people. They join, they find out that they can't cheat or that they can't fly. That's usually the first one. Once it starts kicking them for flying, they get mad. And then if they can't X-ray, that also makes them pretty mad. I don't know how bad you have to be at Minecraft to consider cheating as an actual option, but it's pretty sad. Now, the question is how long until they try to DDoS? That's usually the next step, because you kind of make them a little bit angry because you keep insulting them. Because, you know, they can't play Minecraft, so then they take their mom's credit card from her purse, and then they take it to a website and hire out somebody to DDoS the server because their feelings got hurt or something like that. I've been through this too many times. It wouldn't surprise me. Bro, stop cooking. I'll stop cooking when I actually start. Like, I'm just telling the truth. That's all, man. King, you're not that guy. Listen, man, I'm not that guy, but those are those kind of people. I'm just saying. I know people, and that's usually what's expected out of them. One of the few things I hate about Twitch. Also, Derek, are you in an edgy phase? You know, that is a valid that is a valid question. I mean, to be honest, I've been listening to my I've been trying to get back into like punk rock again. Edgy is where it's at, guys. Trust me. Punk rock. Just go check out some of that. It really adds to the vibes. Okay, just gotta tear out this. Easy enough. Death metal is where it's at. I'm not a huge fan of death metal. I like to understand what they're trying to scream. Death metal usually has too much screamo in it for me to enjoy. Little baby scared of death metal? Dude, don't even. I'm not scared of death metal. I just don't enjoy it. Like, if I could actually understand what they were saying, sure. At least I can understand MCR when they're singing. Death metal tends to sound like just like a little 3-year-old who's throwing a temper tantrum, to be entirely honest. See, for real, sure, let me get that roll, bro. Instead of hiring mods, we need builders, man. I kind of agree. I kind of agree. see. I listened to it long enough to and understand it. See, that's the thing though, like, I shouldn't have to listen for a super long time to understand. I've listened like 3 or 4 different songs, and none of them just sound any good to me. My ears just feel like they're constantly under assault. I'm trying to get the how did we get here achievement. Ah, I see. That one can take a little bit of time. I know the death metal language, I mean. It's not a per song basis. I would say that, like, you know, if none of the songs sound good on their own without knowing death metal lingo, you probably need to write better songs. See, that's why Taylor Swift works. Her music, it's not gate kept by the fact that you have to know a specific, you have to be able to understand a specific tone that nobody else understands because you're yelling it. You're not even yelling it, you're just screaming from your gut. Dolphins are being a pain in the butt. When are they not? Let's see. Do you have nether brick? I need it for custom trees. I don't think so, but I'll try to go find some. I'll check in a minute. Let me just finish up this little stone patch. Bruh, just say it's not your style. You don't gotta insult it. I never insulted Tay. Here's the thing. I wasn't necessarily insulting it. I said I didn't like it, and then you said that I was scared of it. So, you know, that's when I started to insult it, because it was clear it hit a soft spot for you. I have 4 nether brick fence. Hey man, claim down. I don't know if I can claim down, but I'll claim up. Some metalhead white girl music slaps. See, here's the thing. You're not a metalhead though. Like, I can't even name one time I've caught you listening to metal. All metalheads agree with me. I mean, here's the thing. White girl music, everybody can pretty well agree that white girl music slaps. I really don't know anybody who would disagree with that. Now, they might say there's specific ones that are like, oh yeah, you know, this is significantly better than the rest, or this one's just not good at all, but generally speaking, there's at least 5 songs that everybody can agree is, you know, universally accepted as good. Slash home, home. I'm going to die. Welcome to the club. Slash back. And, I have gotten, like, nothing done. Okay, well, that looks good, I guess. I I just wish I could do something like a little more noteworthy right now. But I cannot get anything, and I mean anything, going. Okay, I mean, that was a lot of progress, honestly. I mean, I did something that I haven't done in a little bit, and that was actually work. Um, okay. Now what I'm gonna do... I'm going to... Uh-oh. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, I am lagging. Slash TPS. Yep. It's dropped down significantly. Yep. There's the high ping. So now the question is... why did our ping jump that high if our TPS jumped so low as well? So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go check our little friend, the panel, and we're gonna find out. Alright, console. Is that a rare 4-character user? It is. It is indeed. Sorry, words are hard. Yeah, server just stopped responding for 12 seconds apparently. Pretty sure I know why. But I'm not gonna make any accusations yet. Let's see, that just doxed you? What? What did? My TPS or my ping? Oh, my durability. Maybe. Let's see. Hey King, how are you? I'm doing well, Rusky. How's it going, man? Good to see you. I'm struggling to get anything done, but I'm here. I'm here. I've got so much, like, motivation. I've just got, like, no inspiration, and so I'm struggling to get the builds going. But I'm here. I'm here. I'm moving along. Let me go ahead and turn this down. We're gonna go to Stronghold. And I'll go ahead and repair my wings. Okay. Same for me. I always be on Minecraft and do not much. Yeah. Amen, man. Amen. Sad thing is, like, I was getting a lot done recently, and now I just can't get myself to do it. So, it's alright. It's whatever. We'll get back through it. It's just a process. I'm pretty good. I just wanted to pop in and say hi before I go to sleep. Well, it's much appreciated, man. It's good seeing you again. I was glad to catch your stream earlier as well. It was nice being able to see what you get up to over there. And if you do need to go get some rest right now, I know it's getting a little later. The then please be sure to do so. Okay, I want to do like one more thing today. I need to do at least one more thing. I gotta kind of push myself a little bit here. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep getting stuck at like the 3-hour mark and not being able to go beyond it. I'm sweating. Why am I sweating? Okay, that's fine. That is fine. I'll see you around. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you so much, Rusky. Much appreciated. We'll catch you later. Thank you. Let's see. I need to sleep, but I need to the how did we get here achievement. You can always get it later if you need. I mean, how close are you to getting the how did we get here? That one is pretty difficult, so. Oh. Okay. TPS check. Nothing. Okay. Wait, graduation cap idea? Oh. I'm all ears for this. Okay, I need to do something. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh no. Can't get it. Can I, please? Right on the top, the little picture when you get the advancement, and it's how did we get here? Oh, dude, Swifty, that is an awesome idea. I like that one. Here's the thing. Okay. Yeah, I like that idea, Swifty. The more I think about it, the more I like it. How do I get the dolphin in the deep dark? That's a really good question. Yeah, I would be kind of inclined to think similar to Indigo here. Try that. Alternatively, you bring the warden and all of your supplies up to the surface and just keep the warden named. No, not the warden, I fear him. I mean, only other way to get darkness is from the from activating the shrieker, right? And I'm assuming that's what the problem here is you're gonna try to use the shriekers, so yeah, I guess to get the dolphin down then you need to make like I don't know how you could get him down there really. It's gonna take a lot of work. You'd have to almost coax him into jumping into like a pocket of water and then slowly draining from the top down to the bottom, and the bottom has the deep dark at the bottom of it. It would take a long time to do it that way, but you could possibly make it work. The deep dark is far. I mean, yeah. Could you do a magma bubble column? Possibly. I don't know if Derek's tried that yet, but a bubble column might work. Or maybe even the end. That one's also a good one. Okay. I have thought about learning to do all advancement run. I want to do an all advancement run at some point. Um, but I'm not sure if I'll ever get around to it, to be honest. I mean, right now especially, it just sounds horrible to even think about doing. But it sounds like a lot of work when I'm not even like this. So that's something I've been slowly working on. Nice, nice. And at least with the advancements, there's like a clear-cut progressive line that you do with it. So like you actually feel like you're always making progress. Where like on a speed run, you know, you can go you can spend a lot of time looking for a fortress and still not find one somehow. And then like, you know, you're getting frustrated and end up quitting. Where achievements, you know, after a while of doing them, you know, you're eventually going to get down to the hard ones, but most of them stack on top of each other. So for example, all the beacon ones, you know, they are all just stacking. Getting your wither skeleton skull, killing the wither, or summon the wither, placing a beacon, and then bringing a beacon to full power. You know, there's a very clear-cut progression to it, so it's pretty nice. I also want to do a collect all blocks run. That one would be pretty cool. I think the thing that bums me out right now the most about how I'm feeling towards anything is I had a new Minecraft series I wanted to do. And I can't get myself to record it. How hard can it be? Uh, you know, with enough dedication, it won't be that hard. I mean, you've got some of the really easy ones, and I mean, if you're only doing one of each block, not so bad. My friend Chow, she was doing a Minecraft run where she was collecting every item and filling up a whole double chest with it. So you know, you can imagine that one sounds pretty painful, right? But I imagine only doing one of each block isn't so bad. King, what's up, Derek? Can I have the dragon egg for 10 seconds? Yeah, give me a second. Here, I'll come to spawn. I think it's in here, is it? Yeah. Okay. Now let me just burn the egg and nobody else can ever get it. Yes, I'm almost done. Nice, let's go. The beacon is literally the only difficult one. Yeah, I mean, after you get the beacon, you know, that's pretty simple. And really, if you do several beacons, it'll really take down a lot of what you have to do for the, you know, the how did we get here and Furious Cocktail, sorry. Struggling with that one. Because Furious Cocktail is actually relatively easy, as long as you can find all your ingredients just fine. But you might as well do that one at the same time as doing the how did we get here. Just because it's, you know, you're gonna get them both at the same time then. Maybe a completionist run, all blocks, all items, all mobs, all achievements, and a ton of long streams. Yeah, that would be a good idea. It kind of, I have an idea that runs similarly along that concept anyway. So, yeah. I like that idea, definitely. I might do that. Honestly, do it, man. It's a good idea. King, are you busy? I mean, I'm not busy, no. What's up? Get catch a dolphin. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm good, man. I'm so good. I just want to get like one more thing done. Spectate me? Okay, let's see what you're up to. Let's see. Need that dolphin. Oh. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. Let's see. What am I gonna do? I don't know. I want to get like a little bit more done. Oh, there he goes. Curious where he's at. Oh, he's right there. Dang. Well, it was really nice knowing Derek, but not sure how well this is gonna turn out for him. Oof. Okay, that's one hit. He does have, it looks like a gapple, so that's nice. They should live. I don't know if he can take another right now or not. I don't remember how long regen lasts there. What's like the item that comes to mind when you think of items in Minecraft? Sticks. I don't know why, but a stick. That one comes to my mind. Where is he? You're getting close, don't worry. Just follow the little, yeah, just follow the beams that are pelting you, you know, it should be fine. Where'd I lose Dirk? Okay, there he is. Round 1. You've got this, man. You've got this. Trust me. Oh boy. Oh my gosh. I think he just wants a hug. Honestly. Oh, you did build the church. Nice. Looks good. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and I think I hate this. I'm gonna well, let's see how Derek finishes out here. And then I will probably end there. This could either be really unfortunate or really, really funny, or both. It could be both. Okay. I mean, you're actually getting him out of there. That's pretty good. Okay. I think Derek has got this. So I'm just gonna say that he's not gonna die. I'm gonna jinx it. I think that's what I'm gonna call it anyway, because I'm tired. And I just can't seem to get anything actually meaningful done. So I don't want to waste your guys' time too much. So yeah, we're gonna go say hello to somebody. And we're gonna give them a whole bunch of support. Let's see who is live right now. Okay, we've got a couple of options here. Let's see, this looks like, okay. And then this. Okay, interesting. Okay. I wanted to raid this person, but they're struggling a little bit here on their stream to actually get it going, so we can't raid them today. But that's okay, because it looks like they're on a subathon, so like they'll probably still be streaming tomorrow. In that case, well, well, none of my friends are online. Okay. Check DMs quickly. Hey yo, let's go. That is great. And tell me what's wrong with my flyer, it's missing. So I would consider adding a drop shadow. Maybe blurring the background just a little bit of the zoomed in dirt block. I'd see if you could blur that just a tad. See if you could add some drop shadows to each of the items. Outside of that, I mean, maybe even a drop shadow for text, but that might not be necessary. But I think even just a small blur on the grass block background would help. Maybe doing the completionist run, slightly larger title text, just to make it like a little more stand out, I guess. I don't know. I think that's what I would do probably though. Okay. So, gosh, I'm tired. I'm so very tired. Let's go. Oh, hang on. I might have somewhere for us to go. Okay, I do have somewhere for us to go. We're gonna say hello to the K Master. Uh, she is currently playing Minecraft. And I think it would be pretty cool if we went and said hello to her. She's on, I guess, hardcore, it looks like. And 5 players are out there, and there's a $200 prize, I guess. So, like, it looks like it might be some sort of PvP sort of deal as well. So it'd be kind of cool if we went and said hello to her and cheered her on or something. In the meantime, thank you guys for watching. Sorry I couldn't get more done. I'm gonna keep trying, but sometimes you gotta take it slow, I guess, right? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll catch you again later. Good night, everybody.